In this demonstration, we're going to convert the relationships WASL model into xtUML and import it into BridgePoint. There on the file explorer, I showed where BridgePoint is installed. Now I'm listing where the relationships data is and changing directory down into the particular relationships configuration number 17, and I'm invoking WASL to xtUML as found in the tools MC bin folder of the BridgePoint installation. The extracted data folder is where the domain lives. I'm going to output it to a directory named R1. And so we see extracted data.xtUML. That's where the converted data came. And in here we see insert statements into meta model tables. OOBJ is object, OATTR is instances of attribute, and then we see some object identifier attributes listed there. So next we'll fire up BridgePoint, and the plan will be to create a new project. I'm going to open first a workspace called Smoke for smoke test. And we'll create a project, an empty xtUML project, and then import the data that we just created with the WASL to xtUML tool, import that into that empty project. So the way you create an empty project is from the xtUML modeling perspective. You go into the Model Explorer view and you say New xtUML Project. Give it a name. I'm going to call it rel1. Doesn't matter what the name is. I'm going to say No Model Compiler and then Finish. Now I have an empty project that is a good placeholder that I can import my data. So I go to xtUML, xtUML model, next, and then I need to browse to that data file that we created with WASL to xtUML. It's pretty deep in my file system here, so I go into my Git folder, my MC WASL, not Mazel, WASL data relationships. There's the extraction sequence, relationship 17. I'll go down into R1, and there's my xtUML file. Double click on that, finish, and it will import those meta model instances. It will create graphics, although the graphics will be just lined up across the top. So then we navigate into the top level component, and there's the class diagram. Double click on that package to see it. There's the classes lined up across the top. So I'll zoom in on the 4 classes there in the upper left and show what it's like to kind of tease them apart, move them around a little bit, and rearrange. It's good to print out your class diagram, and then you can move those into a nice place on the page.